So that is why I've come, and I'll be doing that, I think, in about 5 states, and I'll be back again and again and again. And above all, I also want to tell you that our community is under siege at home. And when you destroy this community, you destroy Kenya. We are the drivers of the Kenyan economy. Since William Ruto declared war on the mountain, the economy is almost collapsing because people have stopped paying taxes, people have stopped investing, they are waiting for a new government. The way you are holding your money here, that is what people are doing in Kenya. Even ourselves, we do biashara kidogo kidogo, tumeshika kidogo tungoje mambo ibadilike. This is a community that is responsible for the growth of the Kenyan economy. And that is why you are successful here, because that's the way we were born. We are very aggressive people. We are very enterprising. We are very outgoing. And that is why we are in every town in Kenya. That is why here I have done some check. 80% of the diaspora brigade in the United States are people from the mountain. Because that is who we are. We are very aggressive people. We are very organized people. We are very hardworking. We are very focused. So I want to ask you, you have a lot of influence back at home. Because those families you support, those people you support, they listen to you. Please talk to them and tell them that in the space we are, we must stay united. Our strength as a community is our unity. We have the numbers, yes, to form government, but those numbers are only useful if they are united and they cast their vote in one basket. But if we are divided, we are stuck. That is why William Ruto got rid of me, because he started to divide the mountain east and west. Meru, Embu anaweka kando, hii ingine anaweka kando, anagawa watu ya Nakuru. I told him you can't do that, because I knew if I allowed him to divide the mountain, we are finished. He'll sit on us the way Moi sat on us for 24 years. So I refused, and I must report to you that I have successfully managed to keep the mountain together. It is so united, it has never happened since independence. The mountain is one. The Merus, the Embus, the Tharakas, the Mberes, the Kikuyu, we are talking one language, and we are all staying together and working together. I must say I was very happy when I came to Seattle, and when I went to Ngemi, I was a happy man. I found the Gen Zs, our children, dancing our songs, singing our songs, proud of our songs, proud of our heritage, happy to see their leaders united as a people. It was the happiest day in my life, because when I saw attempts to isolate us, and I have found people have come together and they are talking the same language and they are saying we are one.
Former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, who is currently in the United States of America, USA, to meet the people tour, and he has scheduled meetings to meet with Kenyans who are living in the United States, across the United States. Currently, yesterday night, he was having a meeting with a number of Kenyans where he said that since President William Ruto has declared war with the Mount Kenya people, then he also declares war to fight President William Ruto. And his aim first is to make President William Ruto a one-term president. You know, the water and the oil does not meet. These are people who were once friends, who used to eat at one table. Now they cannot face each other. Remember, since President William Ruto impeached his second deputy of the Republic of Kenya, who is now Rigathi Gachagua, things have gone south. They said that Gachagua would be one person who would be forgotten, but now he is gaining momentum seriously. The Gachagua say that he knows more and what is happening in government day in, day out, and that President William Ruto, with his close allies, are making money in government at the expense of Kenyan people. Gachagua say that he has encouraged the Kikuyu community not to invest anymore, saying that the economy of the country is deteriorating at a higher speed. Since what? Since because of what the Kenya Kwanza government are doing. Gachagua went further and attacked President William Ruto, saying that he is a man who is sometimes a foolish guy. and does not listen to any advice. He said when they were still together, he advised him not to conquer Kikuyu or to go against the Kikuyu community, but he didn't listen. This is now the consequences that he is paying. Come 2027, their agenda as a Democracy Citizens Party, DCP, is to make William Ruto a one-term government. He has urged the diaspora people to wait little bit until they ensure that Kenya Kwanza government is out of power come 2027, then call them to invest back in Kenya to help recover the economy. Gachagua, over the recent weeks and months, has been a thorn in the flesh to the Kenya Kwanza government. Is giving MPs a sleepless night in his own capacity. He is driving the Mount Kenya people. Recently, we saw Moses Kuria defecting from power. And Gachagua, speaking during one of the events or one of the interviews, he said he called on his people from the Mount Kenya region to be very, very watchful on Moses Kuria. He said it is a plan or a strategy by President William Ruto and the little friends that left from the Mount Kenya region to try and divert attention so that the aim of removing William Ruto from power is distracted by Moses Kuria. You know, a lot is happening in this country. And focusly on Mount Kenya, the Gachagua, who is now becoming a mammoth to this government, you know, they took him lightly, but now he's coming to revenge badly. Listen to what Gachagua said during that tour in the US.
That is something we are going to have a conversation where we agree that it is not fair, it is not right to have double taxation. That once you have paid taxes in your country where you do business, that money when you send it home should not be taxed again. And that will encourage you people to invest back home. Again, we want to discuss with you on the possibilities of establishing a diaspora bond where money can be put together for investment, and we can discuss an interest rate that is attractive, probably much higher than what is available in your country where you are doing business. That is a conversation that we want to have with the diaspora people. When you look at things like the affordable housing that William Ruto is trying to do in Kenya, it is not the business of government to build houses anywhere in the world. The business of government is to provide roads, water, electricity, sewage, telephone, and a good environment in terms of security and a good environment for people to invest. This affordable housing is something you guys can do with the right framework, with provision of infrastructure, a good title deed that is respected, roads, sewage, electricity. You guys can invest back home to build houses for selling, to build houses for rental. Again, that is a conversation we can have with the diaspora people. So I've come here to tell you, good people, that we have got a good plan. I've heard William Ruto saying that we have no plan. Our plan is only one term and Ruto must go. It is true, that is our plan for now, because it is not possible to do anything else unless he's out of office. So in business, you must have priorities. There are certain things you must do for you to go to the next stage. For us to end corruption, for us to improve our healthcare, for us to rectify our education system, for us to create the right business environment, we must exit William Ruto. So that is why we have that one-term movement. Once we are sure that he is out, then we have other programs on how we restore our economy. How do we restore our economy? How do we restore public confidence among investors? How do we attract direct foreign investment in Kenya? And why should we go to look for foreigners to invest back home when Kenyans living abroad have sufficient resources? They would like to invest back home. It is only that the packages that are there are not attractive and the environment is not conducive. So along the way, we'll be having that conversation with you people in the next 2 years, so that by the time we form the next government, we have already a framework of engagement with our diaspora people on how you can invest back home. Today, you guys know about our economy and the way it has declined. It is on a nosedive. I heard Ruto saying that